Oh, we are live. Hello, everyone. Just wanted to show off my Steve's Small Engine Saloon swag. I thought I ordered black. I guess I ordered white. Whatever. Comfy. Nice and comfy. It'll be good when I go for my walk later on. Hello to everyone who's out there, whoever's out there. I just figured I'd show off my swag. If anyone likes it, go to Steve's Small Engine Saloon. You'll see the links on any of his videos. He sells the swag through Teespring. Hey, Brandon. He sells his swag through Teespring. They sell decals and shirts, and I got a hoodie. So really comfortable, too. It's nice and soft and cuddly. Cool. Frogger, how you doing, buddy? Brandon as well. Just chilling. Just chilling. Henry, how are you? Let's see. Link there. Oh, wow. Boy, now we got a lot of people. Boneyard, hello. Rick, hello. There's a link. Mr. Condon, look at this. We're getting everybody tonight. We are getting everybody. There's the link if anyone wants to join. You know what, Pate? I take care of my friends, okay? My friends take care of me, too. You and I swap different buys and things like that, and we're doing good. In fact, today, I helped Mr. Condon. Got him a couple generators, fairly inexpensive, I think. And hopefully that'll be good. Thomas Andrew, I helped him today with a snow blower. Who else we got on here? We got Jason Hughes. Man, we got a lot of people on here. Robert. Oh, boy, my buddy Robert. Touch your nose, Robert. Make sure it's, yeah, you know. You know. I don't even have to ask you. You know. What's going on, my friend?
Nothing much. I just got that starter put on my lawnmower. Got the battery charging.
Things or what?
Yeah, that Powercraft.
Yep.
Give it a whirl. Guy told me if I had any more issues with it, he'd come back and get it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You got to make some money.
Yep. And the Polar XT went to the shop, going to get the pan put on, blades and stuff like that, and get the carburetor cleaned.
Yeah. Cool. Well, takes me 10 minutes to type everyone's name and say hello. Pete, we got Pete Froud. Hello, Pete. Hello, everybody. Actually, we got, see, what's cool about coming in this time of the day, you can get the people in the UK that are up a little later. You can get the people in Canada. I'm hoping Steve chimes in or my buddy Bruce Pender, because this is direct from Steve's Small Engine Saloon, Canada here. So I've got my Steve Small Engine Saloon swag to support my friend Steve. Oh, what do you got? Is that soda pop? What do you got?
Yeah, it's Clover Valley grape.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to drink a lot, Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah, they had that, with that Dr. Pepper vanilla, cream soda, vanilla flavored.
Yeah, they had all kinds of weird stuff, but just regular Dr. Pepper. Because I like cherry soda, like black cherry. I love black cherry soda. And Dr. Pepper reminds me of like black cherry.
Oh, and
Mick. We got everybody here. Your buddy Mick's here.
Yeah, I feel sorry for them over in England, boy. I tell you what, they got them all fouled out of whack.
Oh, yeah, with the quarantines and all that stuff. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I just figured I'd come on and show everybody my new swag. And, it's not bad. It's comfy, nice and soft, comfortable.
Yeah.
Took about a week to get. Not too bad. It's funny. I ordered a sticker, a 5x7 sticker, and I ordered the hoodie, and it said that the sticker was going to come first, and the hoodie came first. So, Boneyard, what's up, brother?
What's happening?
Now, you in the new shop?
I am. Brand new shop.
You want to give us a little tour?
Sure. Let me figure out how to switch my camera around.
Turn it 90 degrees. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's right. You got to do the front. Oh, there you go. There you go, Robert. See that? He's got the pimped out Pimp My Mower. There you go.
Got to check that video out.
Did you guys have a contest with that, or was that just you?
It was just me. I was trying to get other people to, chime in and do something.
I thought Pate would have done it because he's the king of doing all the fancy paint work and all that stuff,
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let me see.
There we go. Now, this is a new building, or what is it, Boneyard?
Brand new building.
Oh, nice. Steel building, or what is it?
Nope, it's the wood frame.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So I'm actually putting 2 more LED lights up. So it's
What are the dimensions, length and width? What do you got?
14 by 22.
Ooh, nice. What do you 100 amp service in there, or 60 amp, or what?
I got a 50, which is plenty.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Are those LED or fluorescent?
LEDs. There's my second panel here.
Oh, that's enough. Good for welding and all that.
Yeah, I got my 220 there.
I got 20 amp circuits. Cool.
I put 30 outlets in here.
Oh, beautiful.
So there's plenty outlets.
Let me guess. You had too much stuff from Dad, so you had to build a building, right?
Yeah, I had to upgrade a little bit.
Ooh, what's that? A heater?
That's a propane. It's a Procom heater.
Yep. Is it gas or both?
It's propane.
Really? What do you got? A tank outside?
Yep, I'm running off the tank of my house.
Cool.
So I got a big tank for my house.
Now, did you insulate the hell out of it or what?
Yep. Insulated it, plywood, everything.
Yep. Nice.
Plenty of LED lights. I put a hoist up over my lift.
I was gonna say, where's the lift though? You got a lift in there or no?
Yep. A handy
there
lift.
you go. Yeah, okay. Yep. And you got the extensions. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, is that electric or pneumatic?
That's pneumatic.
Pneumatic. Yep. Cool. Oh, look at that. That's to catch me out. Holy crap.
Yeah, so I could put a tractor up there. I want to get to the blades. I hook it to the front.
Nice. Nice.
And I got a electric reel. Come down here. There's my toolboxes.
Now, you going to be like all the other shops where you have 7,000 V-belts hanging on the wall?
Nope. I kept them in my old shop.
I like that work center. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
What do you got? Old kitchen cabinets up there?
Old kitchen cabinets that I got off of that marketplace on Facebook. They was giving them away.
What kind of toolboxes?
These are Harbor Freight.
Oh, okay. Did you paint them, or is that the color you got?
Oh, the blue ones, you mean?
Yeah,
The blue ones are Craftsman's. I
say,
painted those.
Like Craftsman.
Yeah, I painted those.
Color, though. Color's nice.
And I got these Yukons from Harbor Freight, and right after I bought them, they made them in blue.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's all right. It looks good.
That's okay.
Yeah. And then plenty of cabinet spaces.
Sure. Ooh, look at that. You got a lot of stuff. You're like me. You buy by the case.
Oh, yeah. And then I had another one, so I put it here and then put all my my grinders and sharpeners.
I was going to say, you got chain grinders and all that.
And I got aluminum backsplash, so it don't...
Hey, let me ask you a question. Grind and chain and all that. Do you have a separate setup? I see you got two things. One for rakers as well?
For what, the grinders, you mean?
Yeah. Do you grind rakers when you do your chain grinding, or you just file your rakers?
No, I grind them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I know on some people, when they do their angle grinding on the cutter, and then they have to flip it 90 degrees, and they just pull them 1, 2, 3, 4 to get the right depth, for the grinder.
No, this is actually a cheap one I got. My dad had a real nice one, and before I got into the small engines, we sold it all. So, whatever.
Mason's asking about the size again. What'd you say, 14 by 22?
14 by 24.
Oh, nice. 14 by 24, Mason.
And check out my oil filters.
Oh, cool. I like how you drain it all into something. That is pretty cool.
See, my brother's a plumber, so.
Yep. That's cool, though.
So
you know what I saw, too? I saw a guy take 3-inch Schedule 40, put a slot in it, and then hang his cordless tools off of them.
Oh, yeah. I did. Like these.
There you go. Look at that. There, from my mouth to God's ears. There you go. Perfect. I probably saw it on your channel.
Probably. Yeah.
I love that. What is that? 4-inch Schedule 40 or 3-inch?
Well, this is 3-inch.
Yep.
For the smaller stuff, and then the bigger stuff is 4-inch.
Love it. Oh, I tell you, in the drawer, jars like that, my father had Skippy peanut butter and baby food jars in 2x4s all over our basement.
So did my
kind of screw.
So did my grandfather, and that's where I got that idea from.
Cool, James.
Some shelves there, and then
let me just finish up. With
I made a wire rack. I just got to get my wire on there.
Oh, nice, man! You're gonna be stuffed for anything. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Now, what about painting though? You got a special place for painting, or what?
I will paint in here, but I do most of my painting down where my old shop is.
Okay.
You know, that portable garage. Yep. I did everything right in there. So I'm going to try to keep painting in there so I don't get overspray all in this shop. Yep. Then I got my TV. Got to have my TV.
Nice little one, right?
And then check out.
I like Roku. What do you use in there, or you just hooked up the cable?
I got Apple TV.
Okay.
And actually, now it says my Apple TV got to be reprogrammed for some reason. So I got to take it in, and I'll have my son and daughter do that because they're computer wizards. I'm not.
Now, is that off of Wi-Fi or what?
Yeah, it's off of Wi-Fi, which
Yep.
I'll get right from my house.
Nice.
You know, close enough. And then my brother came Sunday, and we did all my airline in copper.
Beauty. Holy cow.
Goes over here.
Nice. What is that? What is that, 3/4?
That is half. No,
Half?
3/4.
No,
3/4.
3/4. I would say that looks big. Yeah.
And then
Nice.
it goes down to the regulators in half.
Yep. Nice.
So
you got a coalescer on there too?
What's that?
You got a coalescer? Take care of the moisture?
Yep, right there. The
Cool.
Banks water separator.
Yep.
And then
Nice.
it comes in a, and I'm going to get another regulator here. My regulator took a crap, so I got to get a new one there. But my lift had a foot control up and down.
Uh-huh.
And it leaked like crazy. So what me and my brother did is you put a valve in here. Yep, that would bring it up.
Gazinta Negazada.
And then we put a dump valve.
Yep.
Watch your ears alert.
You got to put a muffler on that.
Yeah. And that will bring it back down on its top.
You got to get a ceramic muffler for that.
Yeah, that's what I got to do.
Gravely Man, hello. Scotty Daniel, I hear they're all coming over from your channel. I didn't know you were on, Scotty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Craig, hello. MC Engineering. How are you? Michelle, hello. Michelle, it's a bike lift, but you put the wings on the side so you could do tractors too. You know.
Switch this back.
Cool. Crypto, look at this. We're getting everybody. How you doing, darling? Everybody's here. My gosh, I should come on this time more often. Getting everybody here. All right, let me put you down there, regular. Hold on. Boom. There we go. Mr. Condon, how you doing, my friend?
Good, thanks. How you doing?
Good. Like I said, I picked up that roached out. I was sort of bummed because I went to go look at it was a real Troy built by Garden Way before MTD bought them. So I said, okay, it's a real Troy built. And the way you can tell a lot of those, the chute crank has a weird looking square plastic U-joint that connects the two links. That's how you can tell it's an old Garden Way real Troy built. And there's actually a peerless transmission instead of a rubber disc drive and all that to drive it. So I went there and the auger was bent. He had cotter pins in there for shear pins. The two cables, which I found out were $63 a piece, were like rusty, but they worked. So I got them from $100 down to $30. So he just didn't want to put it back in the shed. He dragged it so far with flat tires. He says, I don't want to bring this, but he had it in reverse. He didn't realize that. So he's dragging it in gear. So as soon as I saw it, I put it in neutral, pulled it like nothing.
Have you guys seen that Toro that Henry from Mowers and Blowers has?
Who has
Oh,
it?
yeah.
And it's all over the
yeah.
internet now. Are you kidding me?
I
He's
actually
advertising everywhere.
messaged him
Hey,
on
Scotty.
Instagram
Yep.
and asked if he wanted to sell it, but he's willing to trade. So I don't know. I got to look at my inventory.
Why, you want it?
I think so. I like that old stuff.
Really?
So.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Now, what is that? Is that a 5-horse? It looks like a 5-horse.
It looks like a 5-horse, but I would think it was a little small for that. But
He
maybe
said
not.
3, and I'm like, no, it's not a 3.
No, it's not.
Everything
definitely not
on there
Okay,
looked like a
understand,
5-horse.
5, at least a 5, if not
Yeah.
a 6-horse.
Yeah, I mean, you got the
They made 6
property, so
horses.
you could support it, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
when
definitely
he-
cool though.
When he got
Definitely.
that engine running, oh, I'm like, oh, yeah, buddy.
Hey, I'm taking a
Then
vote
we-
here. We got 5 of you here, including me. Who wants to see Mick up? He's in the basement.
Put him up for a minute because I got to
Yeah,
go.
get
So
up.
I'll bust his
Bring him up.
chops a little bit.
Oh, there he is. You on your way to work, sweetheart?
I'm at work.
You're at work. Looks like you're in a vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in your what you call it? Your measuring machine or whatever?
No, I'm in my office. This is my office,
AKA.
aka
The
my,
vehicle.
aka my van.
Look at Robert. Robert's looking at you, Mick. He's got that eye on.
Yeah, he's been the engineer tonight.
There you go. Now, this morning, I talked to James Condon and I saw 2 generators, Generacs, good one, 6,500, and the guy wanted $200 a piece, and he's had the ad for like a month. And this morning, I see him for $100 a piece. And I said to James, I go, I think it's the same distance from me to this guy or you to this guy. So he ended up going himself and getting them. So hopefully he'll make out okay with them.
Yeah.
So
There
Kid,
he is. He's back.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm here, but I'm driving. So Can't
Okay.
say too much, but thank you, Ken, for that. Those were
No
good
problem.
generators. I actually got one to fire off for a second,
Oh, good.
and I think they're both going to come back.
Nice. Yeah, that guy's had the ad on for a month. He was desperate, so I figured, what the hell? In fact, I know who the guy is, James, because he has an ad every week with 10 or 15 pieces of equipment. He's down in a very, what mix as posh area of Greenwich, Connecticut. And so I don't know how he gets away with all that equipment in that area, because usually neighbors down there are, a little finicky about the neighborhood,
Yeah, he had about 20 mowers, a couple tractors, a bunch of snow blowers. He's got lots of stuff.
Yeah, I think I met the guy before, to be honest. I think his name's Mark. If I'm not mistaken.
Hey, Ken, what part of Connecticut are you in?
I'm in a town called Trumbull, which is right next to, actually, home of the 1989 Little League World Champion.
The rough end. He's in the rough. He's in the rough part.
Well, put it this way: I don't make enough money to afford an area like Bogdan Regis, but
Well, it is rough. Boneyard, I got to say, bruv, two things.
What's up?
One is your shop is.
Hey,
sick.
Steve.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your shop is absolutely sick as hell, man. It is wicked.
I finally just got it finished up.
Well, congratulations, because it must make you feel good. And secondly,
it is beautiful, yeah.
Them triples, but one that Henry's got, they're quite common over here. Vintage stuff. They're still very, very common. And not only do they go for good money when restored or just oily ragged, but they're a lot of fun and very interesting too.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, did y'all see what Ellis Moores did? He had to rebuild his car himself. That little Honda.
Yeah, he got hit by a deer, right? Got hit by a deer.
Yeah, he did a decent job on spray paint. I mean, I've seen a vehicle that was rattle can painted.
I tell you, he was really good at that stuff. I know Boneyard is, of course, but our friend Martin, he's really good at doing the paint stuff and the body work.
Well, Martin's more into powder coat, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tell you.
I did body work for 20 years. I worked in a body shop.
Oh, did you? Yep. Yeah, I know. It shows in your restos too. It's funny though, Boneyard. You do something, you get a video out one day, you're taking it apart. The next day it's done. I'm like, oh my gosh, the guy's quick.
I have. That's my downfall. Once I start it, I don't stop. I'll be out in the shop till 1:00 in the morning just because.
Yep.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, I got more you could restore if you weren't so far away. Yeah.
You got to make some money, Robert. Get some other equipment. We're tired of hearing about the Craftsmans.
So, Ken, are you closer to the Bridgeport ferry?
Bridgeport is right next to me. The ferry is 5 minutes away.
Really?
Oh, who'd we lose?
Okay.
We lost Robert?
Yeah. Robert, he fell over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the ferry's right there. So if I want to go to LI, boom, I go right to PJ. I'm right there.
Okay, cool.
How far are you
I
from
go over
PJ?
that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
anytime you're in the area, let me know. Ken Small Engines at AOL or Ken Small Engines with an extra S at Gmail. Let me know. We'll do lunch or breakfast or just whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. Actually, we was over that way last summer. We took the Bridgeport ferry back over here to Long Island on the motorcycles. So I take the New London ferry a lot.
Do you? Yeah, New London. Does it go to like Port Judith or something, or up that way, or what's that?
Well, New London goes to Orient Point.
Oh, okay.
New York,
okay.
which is about an hour from me.
Yep.
And Bridgeport ferries is about an hour from me too, but just the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
But,
we got.
I was actually looking at some tractors. Over there.
Hey, everyone.
Well, hello again, Podcast.
Scotty, I apologize. Did I interrupt the stream for you or something?
No, I was going for 4.5 hours. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah. He was slagging you off, saying you stepped on his toes.
Well, people were coming out here saying it's a Scotty raid,
Well, nice as much of a rage as you could get from me.
I tell you, if anyone is looking for very comfortable swag, my Steve Small Engine Saloon hoodie, I'm telling you, I would never usually wear white, but this thing is comfortable as all get out. It really is.
Well, you probably got white because you don't get that down and dirty on your driveway. That's probably.
Well, I consider down and dirty to be subpar, so I'll actually do it my way.
Hey, Ken, I'm going to drop out. Mrs. Boneyard just told me dinner's done, so I'm going to hop in, go get something to eat.
All right, don't be
I'll be back in the
friend.
chat.
All right.
Yep. You guys have a good night.
Take
care, buddy.
See ya.
Later.
I tell you one thing, though, when I come on an hour like this, you get everybody because the Canadian are 2 to 3 hours behind us. You guys are 5 hours ahead, so it's sort of a good time, you know. But I didn't know who had Tuesday's slot. Usually it's Tina. Doesn't Tina usually have a Tuesday night slot?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was looking, I didn't see her on.
Yeah,
usually she'll go on earlier and be off around this time. So
9, yeah.
I can. I've just had a phone call, mate. I've got to go. My train's on its way, buddy boy. So I'll catch you later.
Be safe, Mick. We'll talk to you soon.
Later.
See you, Mick.
Later.
Bye.
Without going too much into it, Tina's got a few
personal. Oh, I know what happened. The death of the family, all that stuff. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brandon Swenson, who is this?
So understandably, she won't be.
Yep.
Up to go live. So.
No, family first. It's always family first.
She did message me last week about. So.
What does Brandon Swenson say? Oh, wait a minute. What did I do here? Hold on.
Hello.
Who did we lose? We lost somebody else?
I'm hiding.
Oh, we lost Mr. Condon. What happened?
Might be a signal thing because he's.
He's in the car. Yeah. Well, I was just happened to be looking on Craigslist this morning, and I saw these 2 generators, and the guy dropped the price to $100 each, and I'm like, you know what? I said, I'm going to tell him, and he picked them up. So good for him. So we got Rick's Mowers. Nick Esposito. Hi, Nick. Oh, here's the question we got. Just picked up a Craftsman snowblower that had the nastiest carb I've ever been there. I'm now getting gas to the engine. I have no spark at the plug now. Ordered new plugs. But no spark at the plug, though. You could have the wire going to the coil. Make sure a mouse didn't chew through it. Make sure it's not shorting out. I always pull that wire first off the coil just to make sure you don't have a short somewhere else. You know what I mean? And don't wet your finger and hold it on to see if you have spark, because that's not good.
That might wake you up a little.
Yeah, it will. Yes. Absolutely.
Been zapped.
That's okay. James, thank you. No problem, my friend. And hey, you help me, I help you. So one hand wash the other. Just let me know Friday, whatever time is good. We'll get together and I'll give you that other generator. So, AJP, thank you there, Ash. Ray McCarty, good evening. DC, the main harness. Yeah, it could be. Double wide. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I'm getting everybody. All the celebs are out tonight. The only one who's not here, I know, Uncle Brucey. We'll see if Brucey shows up. I know.
Mr. Tecumseh.
What's that?
Mr. Tecumseh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. And I won't shut you down for saying it.
Hey, my mower's just powered by a Tecumseh engine.
I love them. I absolutely love them.
Broken Tecumseh engine.
I tell you though, the one I picked up tonight though was pretty roached out though. But yeah, it would be kind of cool if Boneyard buys that Toro from Henry and then does like a restoration or something. That would be pretty cool. It's a cool mower. Yeah, Rayleigh, Teespring. If you go to Steve Small's Saloon, go to his link. It's called Teespring. They do a lot of different custom stickers and swag. And I tell you, comfy. It is comfy. Really comfy. So I got it in a week. That wasn't too bad. And the price was pretty good, so I can't complain. You know what? Support the channels, guys. Whenever we try and support our friends. That's all.
That's what it's all about.
What's up? That was it. Oh, there we go. There's my friend. Talk about swag. There's he is, the man, the myth, the legend. What is that, like the moose out there? Like Chevy Chase with the cup? Chevy Chase in Vacation where he was doing the cup.
Yeah.
What's going on, my friend? Here we go. It says it all right here. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Ken, I just saw it pop up on my phone. Looked at my phone. It said Ken Small Engine, Steve Small Engine Saloon swag, and I was like, "What? What?"
There you go.
What's going on? Yeah.
There you go.
I got
Brando. You little white my friend.
I was like, "What? What?"
Somebody's got YouTube on.
We got We got a repeat.
It might be. I turned it off.
It's me.
No, Brandon's got the YouTube on. Yep.
He's got.
Is that better?
No, I think it was Brandon with the
Yeah.
YouTube.
When you all close the YouTube page.
That's okay. How you doing? So, Steve, what's new, buddy?
Not too much new for me. I was working on a motorcycle carburetor yesterday.
Ooh.
Hey, how'd your brother ever make out with that snowmobile? Is he all set with that?
Ken, my brother loves you. He just loves you.
Hey, that was an easy one, too.
You know, it wasn't that cool when he came on our live.
Yeah, him and his wife. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. I didn't even expect him to do that. But to be honest with you, I don't know if he actually fixed it or not. But what I talked to him on the phone after you told him that, and I said, "So did he help you? Did Ken help you at all?" And my brother was just like, "Man, that made so much sense to me. It went click. It made so much sense, and so he's going to do it. I don't know if he has yet. Honestly, I haven't talked to him for about a week or so. So."
It's funny how you guys do look alike, though. You definitely look alike.
Well, he's way better looking than I am. He's the tall, dark, and handsome one in the family.
It was funny. A quick story. I was at my brother's wedding, 15 years ago, whatever. And his future mother-in-law from Thailand, okay, because his wife's from Thailand. She came up to me and she goes, "My daughter didn't marry the good-looking one." And I was like, that's the only memory I really have of the wedding. I was super
Yeah. Hey, I thought I saw Mick in here. I popped in here for a second before I went.
He's going to work.
He's at work, and I guess the crew just came, so he had to take off.
Yeah.
So, because it's almost midnight there, right? It's 11:50 over there in UK.
He's out working.
Oh yeah, he works the graveyard shift, night shift.
Yeah.
Yep. But according to Mick, he goes to work and then sometimes works. Depends on the job. Depends on when the rails won't be hot, when they can shut them off, and when he can get in and get out without delaying service. So, he can go in and work for 2 hours, work for 6 hours, depending on traffic and all that. So
he's in the chat.
Yeah, there you go. Steve, you're missing him. There you go. Oh, what do you got? What is that? What is that?
Test.
Oh, he's back. That good or bad?
Is my little Steve missing me? Is Steve missing me? You missing me?
Hi, Mick.
Hi,
buddy.
How you doing?
You're actually at work. No bullshit. You're on work. You're on your phone at work right now.
You believe that?
What happens, baby?
That's cool, man. What do? You're at the railroad?
Yeah, I got an engineering train that's going to pick me up any second. It's just about to pull in, and we take the lumps and the bumps out of a track. That's what we do.
He's got a cool rig though, Steve, where he raises up the track, shakes up the bow stuff, injects and all that, and makes it all the same level based on readings that he takes the night or week before, tells him what to do. It's pretty cool.
That is actually pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Here she comes, my little baby, the big yellow hornet.
Cool. Let me watch that. That's neat. So, Mick, you're on your way to work or going home now?
This is my taxi. I'm on my way to work.
He is in work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Mick's got the graveyard shift.
Well, you can't exactly do maintenance while the rails are open.
Yo. How you doing? You're live on YouTube.
That's awesome.
If I did that, I'd be fired. I can't do that.
That's awesome.
We're used to it by now.
There's my driver. There's my crew. Good to go, buddy boy. Yeah, good to go. So, they're all a bit camera shy, these boys, so they don't like being seen. Woo!
Have a good day, bud.
So we're off. See? There you go. We're off. Right, I've got to go. Got work to do.
All right, stay safe, Mick.
Later. Bye-bye.
Don't work too hard.
That's awesome. I never knew
cool.
that before. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I get in trouble if I watch YouTube at work, let alone do a video.
Oh, yeah.
I can get away watching YouTube when I'm working.
That's because you work
They
from
actually
home, though,
block
Park
it in my
Nest.
state. No, at the place I work, we're a big aircraft manufacturer, but so many people out of 8,000 people in our plant, half of them are working from home. So they need the bandwidth of their internet service to be good so all these people can telecommute. So things like YouTube or watching videos, you can't do it. It shuts you off. It won't let you do it.
Oh, no, because does it eat a lot of
I
bandwidth?
mean, when I was in work, I wouldn't be able to go on YouTube.
I would get emails saying you're watching YouTube too much.
I actually work with my boss, so.
My boss won't say nothing about me being on YouTube.
Plus, you wouldn't be able to hear a word I'm saying anyway, because, it's a milk parlour. It's a bit loud.
What's up, Scott?
Hey, Ken.
Yes, sir, Steve.
Do you know that Bob's in the here?
I saw him, but I was waiting for him to come up, see if he wants to come up.
Come on, Bob. Double wide 6. Get in here. I want to say hi.
Come in here for all we need is Uncle Brucey, and we'll be all set.
Exactly. Bob, come in here for 2 seconds. I just want to say hi to you, bud.
I'll throw somebody down, Bob. Oh, hold on. Somebody's here. Wait a minute. Who's here? No, that's Thomas. Thomas, I'm gonna have to put you on hold, buddy. I'm waiting for Bob. We'll see if Bob is he still here? There he is. Yeah, he's still here.
He may not have seen the link, maybe, possibly.
I'll put it again. Hold on. There we go. Bob is always welcome. I gotta just see who I'm gonna throw down for a minute.
So, hey, Ken, I gotta ask you, where you got that hoodie from? Teespring? Teespring or?
No, Teespring. Yeah, Teespring.
Yeah, Teespring. Okay.
I ordered a 5x7 decal, and I ordered a hoodie, and it said I was going to get the decal a day or two ago. Oh, here's Bob. Hold on. Park Nest, I'm going to have to drop you for a minute, buddy. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Here comes Bob. Yo, Bob, you got another light in there?
Whoa!
I'm in the car, man.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, that's better.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Hello.
That's cool. Hey, Bob, even if you wanted to pop in for 2 seconds, I just wanted to say hi, and so I can see your face, but I can't see your face. But
turn back on your dome light, Bob, so we can see you.
All right.
Yeah, turn it back on.
There you go.
At least
half
you
your
can see
head.
half your face.
There, we got a little shiny spot.
Bob, what's going on? Everything going good for you down there?
Going well. I made a comment, but you don't have your comments going by. I made a shout out to you in the last video to my Canadian friends. So
on your last video?
Yep.
I heard it.
I'm actually quite surprised I didn't see that because I'm subscribed to all you guys. And
yeah, that's all right.
I'll
Bob,
check it
you
out
still
now.
going to do your blog or vlog?
Bob, somehow that one slipped by me. I don't know why. When did you put it out?
Yesterday or the day before.
Okay, that could be. I'm always kind of like 2 days behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, walk real quick. On the count of 3, we're going to say hello, Mrs. Hughes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello, Mrs. Hughes. Okay. Jason's wife is watching. She said, "Who are these people?" So now she knows.
Jason's wife, as in Christina from Pate Performance.
No. Jason Hughes. This is from across the way.
Hey, Christina's watching right now. Hey, Christina.
One of the Pates is on. I don't know which one it is, Steve, but one of them is on.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably Christina.
Yeah, you never know, though. You never know.
Get in here, Chrissy. Get in here. Hit that button. Come on.
How was that, Jason? Now she knows who we are.
Maybe she's not dressed appropriately.
Come on, Mr. Briggs.
From the neck up. We'll be all right.
No.
I'll tell you one thing,
Come on,
Steve. This thing is comfy as all get out. It really is.
Yeah, I don't even have a hoodie.
No.
Yeah.
It's the thing was I screwed up.
If you call this a hoodie, but I mean, Steve Swine's hoodie. Yeah.
I thought I ordered black and it came white, so whatever.
They all wear the same.
Really? You honestly? They sent you the wrong one?
I thought I ordered black, and then 2 days later I went to check the order. It says your white hoodie is on the way, and I'm like, white? So I may not have. Maybe I hit it. I don't know. Who knows? I don't care. It's comfy. And you know what? This will be a live chat swag, because if I bring it downstairs, it'll be black in about an hour.
Now I'm gonna buy one of yours. I'm gonna buy one of yours.
I gotta get something. I still gotta get look at this.
Stickers.
You look like a snow Sith Lord.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
You've got in the snow now. We can't find you.
I just need the ears. I look like a bunny.
Oh God!
I'm still waiting for snow, so I can do snow angels for Christina. She wants me to do the snow angels.
So hey, Bob, what are you doing? You're sitting in your truck. What are you doing there right now?
Yeah, my daughter's got dance, so I'm like sitting outside because you can't go in there. So I'm waiting for her to get out of the dance thing.
What a perfect time to watch YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Way to pass the time.
Yeah, at least they have internet here, which is nice.
There you go. Bob, let me ask you, when it comes to dancing with the kids, is it the same thing that I went through for years and years, where when you're trying to get tickets for the final recital, you wait 7 hours overnight in line to get seats?
Not where I come from, Ken.
Okay. Must be a Connecticut thing.
No, I don't know. My wife handles all that stuff.
Oh.
I just show up to it.
The only thing about the recital, I'll never forget this with dance recitals, there were like 32 dance teams from all around the area, and they all went to this one place in Bridgeport called the Klein Memorial Auditorium. And what would happen is you always said, oh, I'll just watch my kids and I'll go. No, they put your kids on at 8 p.m., 10, and 11:30. So you had to stay for like three stupid hours just to watch your kids. It was crazy.
But of course.
Oh. Yep. So any projects going on, Bob?
Yeah, I just got a snow blower in today, a leaf blower, and a lawnmower. And I got a tractor coming in on Thursday. So I don't know. Most of the stuff's just carburetor work, I think. I didn't even look at it.
That's what
that, and I'm building a 2x72 belt, like 2-inch belt grinder.
For doing like what, knives or something?
Yeah, it's actually for knives. I'm going to use it for blades. And, you know, I just do a lot of like metal fabricating, that type of stuff. I have a 1x42 that I built. And now this one's like more of like a metal working industrial machine. In fact, the guy that made the plans for it, he's on YouTube. So I bought his plans. He has a real good channel. I think the channel is called Housework. And I was talking to him, actually. We got to talking because he ended up subscribing to me. And I think we're going to work together to make these belt grinders have like the tube steel. So what we're going to do is try and come up with a angled jig for sharpening blades.
Cool. Is that the guy that just put out the video on building one? Because I did see one last week.
I don't know for sure, but it probably is. His channel's really, you know, well done. You can tell, and his plans are phenomenal. Like, I don't think he did it alone. I think he worked with people to really get all the stuff developed. But you know, it's his own design, and it's a real heavy duty industrial machine. So
now you got access to CAD and all that, so you can do plans and everything, right?
Yeah, I could, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not taking the time to do that. So
you'd love my old man.
At work, we got one of those laser cutters, you know, so that'll cut plastic and etch stuff. And then we have a CNC router, but we don't have a CNC plasma cutter, and that's what you really need. But I'm doing everything by hand, just kind of like plasma cutting by hand and grinding it.
Cool.
So I don't know. I've been busy with that.
Now, how's school with you, Bob? How can you do like shop with the way the viruses and all that? Do you actually go in, or is it virtual, or what are you doing?
Yeah, we're we have what they call hybrid. So Monday and Tuesday, it's a group of kids. Wednesday, everybody's online. Thursday and Friday, it's a different group of kids. And I'm teaching. I got online assignments and 3D CAD stuff I have kids doing, and it's just a mess, But I don't know. Project wise, right now I'm just staying in one room where there's 2 other shop teachers that are each staying in their own room. But I'm just doing like CAD drawings, and we're making tic-tac-toe boards, these little plastic boxes, and they're drawing them in CAD and cutting them out on the laser and gluing them up. And I'm teaching. I got one woodworking class just to do something different.
What grade are you, Bob? What grade?
6, 7, and 8.
All right, middle school. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, did I just get the understanding there that you're a shop teacher?
Yes.
We used to what? Industrial arts.
Oh, industrial arts. Oh, that's back in our age.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. My shop class for me was actually called industrial arts. You're right.
Me too.
I still remember my shop teacher.
Well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I knew that both you and your wife are actually school teachers. I didn't actually know that's what you did, though. As far as I knew, you were an English teacher.
No.
Does that look like the face of an English teacher?
I can't see 3/4 of his face, so I don't know.
I mean, to be honest with you, Double Wide reminds me of my old shop teacher, George Sheeter. He looks just like him. They always said, distance you keep your hands from the blade, 4 inches on everything.
Yeah. When you wave every day, all 5 digits are still there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you came in his shop with a ponytail or a long hair and you were a guy, you didn't put it in a hairnet, he'd take it off for you.
Oh.
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, but that's why he retired.
I always tell the kids the story of the girl in college that got her hair wrapped up on a drill press.
Yeah.
Worst I ever
Hello,
saw
my detective.
drawstring in a lathe. Took half the guy.
That's what happened to one of the guys. That's why he stopped. That's why he cut it off. Well, the guys got their hair cut in a drill press. He said, I never was there, but I just. So he said happened.
Yeah, I always worry about the drawstrings getting in the lathe. Every time I work the lathe right now, it's being cold outside.
Yeah.
Brandon, watch.
I always put it down in behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuck it in.
Old Mr. Sheeter.
Oh, detective's here. Hello.
In steel-toed boots.
Mick's really working hard, eh? Hey,
I guess it's raining out there, so we get a little wet.
Really glad to see you're working hard at your job right now, Mick. Still on your texting us.
Remember,
he's working hard.
He's a supervisor. So
he's on the train. No, he's on the train still, I think. He's still on his way.
No, yeah, but that's what he's on a train in England. They got Wi-Fi so we can play on YouTube.
Yeah.
Basically, the train's used to lift the track and all that. So
I'm not a dick. You are.
His job.
I'm not trying to get you fired, Mick. That's awesome.
What he with the brolly.
Who's coming on? Wait, hold on. Who's this? Hold on.
Yeah, where'd Pate's performance go?
It's Mick again. Who wants to drop down?
Drop me down for a minute.
I'll drop down. Go ahead.
No, you must have. Mick wants to talk to you, Steve. Hold on, I'll drop Brandy for a minute.
Is that what he's doing?
You got me down.
Yeah, he wants to talk to you. Hold on, Brandon. Wait a minute. Where is he? Here you go, sweetheart. Boom.
Oh, there he is.
Are you ready for surgery?
We're working. We're working.
What'd you say? It's raining now?
Say again?
It's raining?
Yeah, you can see the rain if you look carefully.
Yeah.
It's a bit noisy.
Raining.
Oh, it's raining, yeah. It's splashing down.
How come you draw the short straw of being outside?
Yeah.
Do you want to see it working, Steve? Do you want to see it working?
Yes, I do. I do.
I have to turn the mic off because man, it's noisy.
Okay.
He's running flat out. Let me turn the mic off.
Gonna have to be muted.
Yeah, the machine's pretty cool, Steve.
You've seen this pen already?
Oh yeah, he actually showed us one night working, lifting the rails and everything. Pretty cool stuff. There you go. Look, that's a rail machine. It lifts it, it shakes it, it injects stone. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I just had one of those in my shop.
Yeah.
How did it fit?
Hey, Bob, was it the spark plug?
Yeah, the spark plugs need to be changed on the wheel.
Look at all that stuff. Who the heck would know how to work on that? There you go. Look, it's lifting it. See it? See, Steve?
That
It
is
lifts
so
it.
cool.
It injects into the tamping more stone, so it raises it to the right level, then brings it back to where it's supposed to be.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So
that is wild, man.
That track's just sitting on stone?
Yep, just stone ballast.
Man, you would think they would be like in
Well,
concrete.
no, you've got the actual rail. The what is it? What do you call
the wood timbers.
The wood ties. Yeah, the ties. But then it shakes the stone, injects more stone, and gets it to the right level.
So that's
because
just
I guess Mick goes the
vibrating
night
that thing?
before. He measures the topography of the top of all the rails. They have to be within a certain dimension. So it's pretty cool stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool, Mick.
Hey, Mick, can you hear? Oh, your mic.
Yeah, he's muted because
he's still
of the
muted. Yeah,
machine.
he's still
because it's really noisy, right?
Yeah, it's very loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
There he is. He's back. That's pretty cool, Mick.
Hey, Mick, can you hear me?
Not yet.
Just about starting to hear you now.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, let me go and get in front of the machine. I can't hear a goddamn thing. Ooh, that's better.
That was pretty cool.
Hey, Mick,
Mick,
I honestly would just want to say one thing to you as soon as you can hear me, though.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you so much for showing me that. That is something I have never seen before, and that was so ridiculously interesting to me. Thank you for showing me that. That was freaking cool, man.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. That's one of four machines I use. But I do different jobs.
Oh, that's neat.
I've got one. Am I still on big screen? You can take my big screen. It's fine.
Hold on.
I've got one you would like, Steve, and probably you, Bob, as well. I've got one that's like a chainsaw, but the chainsaw is 85 foot long.
Yes, I would like to see that.
5 foot.
What's that? A trencher?
If you go onto YouTube and punch in network rail high output train, you'll see what I mean. It's 3/4 of a mile long.
Okay.
Yeah, serious bit of kit.
Yeah, I
the
will.
chainsaw bar goes into the ground at an angle, and the teeth alone, like the chainsaw tooth, they're the size of two man's hands, put side by side.
And the engine's powered by Tecumseh.
Digging dirt. They're digging
the
dirt.
The engine is not powered by Tecumseh. It's powered by three Dormans.
Hey, Mick, I just got to ask you, is that powered by a Tecumseh?
You see, now if you was on my stream, Steve, you'd have been dumped in sand for a week.
Hey, Mick, I got it on screen.
Well, high output. Yeah, that's it. That's a high output.
Oh, what?
Oh, hold on.
You wait to see the actual teeth of a chain. So yeah, what we're doing there is they're digging a big hole underneath to cut the rails. So dig a big hole, and then they put the chain into the ground. And what it does is it takes the sleepers out. Yeah, that's it. And then once it gets working, what it does is they activate the chain, and the chain just drags all the ballast for about 3 feet underneath the track. And it's powered by an umbilical cord that tells if you take out 15 ton of ballast, wash it, clean it, put it back, but you only put 10 ton back, it'll pull 5 ton forward of clean ballast.
Wow.
It's a serious bit of kit.
Oh, it has to
Wow.
be a Tecumseh engine to power that.
Yeah, it's not a Dorman's, baby. It's a Dorman's.
Any more left, Mick, or is that it for the video?
That's that's not it. That's a Virgin high-speed Sprinter. That is.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, that is cool, man.
So I'm working in a site at the moment, which is categorized as not safe to run trains on, and that's why we're here. So there's a big risk of derailment. You should be able to actually see it actually driving down the road, Ken. There's actually a picture. There she is. Yeah, so there she is.
Wow.
Yikes.
Holy
Wow.
That is long.
Ah!
Wow.
You want some brakes on that, baby?
You definitely, huh?
Yeah, that's a high speed. That's the high output train. That is. There's only three places in the UK you can park it.
Wow. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah. Wow.
You don't want to get your toenail caught in that one.
That is so
Definitely
cool.
not.
You know what? I got to tell you guys, I just absolutely love to see things like that I've never seen before in my life. I learned something today. I've seen something today and learned something today that I've never even imagined it was even possible.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of like Mick and Tecumseh's.
That's right.
Now, Bob,
And they parked that train in Nick's garage because he's Sir Nick, right?
Bob, would you please back me up and at least chuck a man a rope here? What's all this Tecumseh talking here?
I didn't know you didn't even like working on Tecumsehs. What's
Oh,
wrong?
You can't even say the word on his channel. That's
You
it.
know very well I don't mind working on Tecumseh.
Yeah.
Oh, send him a. Hey, there's only one thing I can always picture worse. Send Mick a Trump T-shirt or a Tecumseh carburetor. I think he'd burn the one and smash the other one in a vice.
I'm telling you, if you post me over Tecumseh carburetor, I'll blow up a shotgun. I'm telling you.
What's his,
I gotta send him one.
I got
just
one
to
in
see
my
him blow
shed.
it up.
Might be cheaper if I send it.
Oh, send him one. Send him one, please. Send him one. I want to see him shoot one with a shotgun. That'd make a good video. Sir Mix Mowers. Quick
I could
fix
do one
for
better. I could
Tecumseh.
send a whole completely destroyed engine.
Well, no. Now that we're talking
destroyed.
the UK and all that, what I'd really like to see, even though I am a Tecumseh fan, is Mick with a Tecumseh and a trebuchet. That's what I'd like to see.
I'm starting to feel this. I'm starting to feel this victimization thing going on at the moment for the little British guy in the corner. That's what I'm starting to feel. You Americans and Canadians are picking on me.
Well, here we go. Now you're not in the corner anymore.
I built a trebuchet when I was in high school.
Oh, we all did. What'd you fling, Steve? Did you fling anything good?
Hey?
Did you fling anything good, like a piano or a cow or something?
No, it was a baby one. It was just to learn how it worked and everything.
Yep.
And you could throw a water balloon. You know, a water balloon as big as
he only built it.
Melon.
He only built it so he could design a trebuchet about to tip a bottle of beer up, so he hasn't got to lift his arm up. That's the only reason he built that.
That's exactly.
Well, wait a second, Mick. Briggs and
like
Tecumseh are both American-made engines. Where's the Chinese English-made engine?
There's one in that baby just there and behind me, baby. In fact, there's
pretty,
three in there.
I'm pretty sure back in the old days that they powered trebuchets with Tecumseh engines.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's what I think happened.
You've been smoking something wacky in Canada, I'm telling you. You ain't talking
about way back in the day.
Oh, they wanted reliability back then.
That's right. Yeah, Nick, that was cool seeing that.
Well,
Steve, what time is it there, Steve?
It is 4:17 p.m.
Ah, okay.
It's just another side to what lots of people don't even consider. All they see is just a little old bald fat man in a shed repairing a lawnmower, right? This is what I do for a living. This is my job. The lawnmowers and what have you is just a hobby.
Yeah.
You know, but I love my job. I love coming to work. Every day is different. The crew's different every night. It's a good job.
And some nights you even get to work.
And some nights I even put overalls on.
Who do you work for?
Some nights he doesn't even have a camera rolling.
Brother, if I can go on a live stream panel whilst there's a machine working behind me, it's work about, I don't know, £35,000 a shift. Yeah, I just let it do its thing.
Oh,
Mick, the best job in the world.
Mick. Hidden cameras. Put them on your helmet. Put them all over the place, and just let it run, man.
Yeah, network rail. I was not say about that.
Hey Mick, who did your intro, or did you do it?
Say again.
That new intro you have, who did it?
I found a company on the net. It was I think it was about £15. Yeah. And then you just manipulate it to what you want it to do.
I tell you, I really enjoy. Conquer's got a really nice one with the inside of the engine. I like that today. That was pretty good.
I spent 15, 20 minutes editing that for him and uploading it for
him. I tell you, nice. In fact, he did it nice. He did a little intro, then he did that animation. He went on with a useless video, but it was pretty good.
So what Mick is saying, Ken, if you want an intro done, Mick can take care of it for you for 1,500 quid, no problem.
Oh, hang about. You got a teacher down there on the bottom panel, very quiet. I'm sure he's an educated man. He can rig something together himself.
Scotty?
No, that's you, Bob. Bob. No, that's you, Bob.
What about me?
Well, you can rig out intros for Steve, what have you, can't you? And for Ken,
sure.
what have you?
I made my own.
There you go.
I made my own sound.
I've got software. I just don't know how to use it yet because I haven't had time.
I'll tell you something, it's quite cold. It's quite cold. It's like that rain's quite cold.
I haven't got software anymore.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I used to teach editing. I don't do it anymore, but I'm ready to get into a new editing program.
What are you looking at, Bob?
What am I looking at? Nothing yet. I'm too lazy, and I don't want to. I don't even want to spend time figuring it out.
Yeah.
But what do you guys using? What
based on these guys, I bought Vegas because that's what Mick and Allie and those guys use. I've been too afraid to get into it and try it.
You know who's really good at editing?
Once you get into
my daughter.
It's pretty.
The kids are always better than us. Yeah.
She's really good at it, but I would like her to edit for me, but she doesn't know what to keep and what to get rid of.
Hey, who done classics?
So.
I should, I have a future son-in-law who's an actual television producer. You think he'd help me? Yeah.
No.
Nah.
What's the you want to get good with Dad? Help me out, buddy. Hooked on Classics. Hello. Detective Ralph. Hello, Ralph.
Hello, Ralph.
Yeah, we got everybody.
Detective Ralph. He's a detective now.
That's a pretty shitty son-in-law, buddy.
Hey, you want to hear? Hey, Steve, you want to hear shitty? No. You want to hear poopy? Whatever. Yeah. When they got engaged 4.5 years ago, his family, Connecticut, Virginia, all over, went to a restaurant and they got engaged. They came home. I'm in my freaking underwear. They burst in the door. We're engaged. Yeah.
Okay, so I now have an image.
Here, you know what? The other finger, I can't put it up, but right here. Here you go.
I now have an image in my head. I don't know about anybody else. With Ken sitting there with his arms in the air, going, "What the hell?" With his underpants on.
I had to lift an Afghan onto my lap because I'm sitting there watching TV, and my daughter and him, they run in. She's like, "I'm engaged. I'm engaged." I'm like, "What the you know what?" And it's like, "Oh, we weren't invited." And me and my wife are like looking at each other, like, "What the hell?" You know?
Yeah. Hey, Ken, you said you just envisioned something with Ken? You know what I was envisioning? Him wearing your Borat swimsuit. That's
yours, baby. That's yours.
Steve, you at least have a month on the calendar, Steve. I don't have a month yet.
Why has it got SSE written on the pouch? That's what I want
Hey,
to know.
Tim.
We call it Steve's Fun Bag.
Yeah. And why? And for that reason, why are the studs on the inside, not the outside? You got some funky stuff going on there, brother.
Yeah, but you're too big, Ken. He keeps trying to get me to pose for his calendar.
I know he'll have to have me on 2 pages.
The only problem is, Ken, you'd have staples in your belly.
Ooh, remember Burt Reynolds did that years ago.
Oh dear! I knew it'd be a fun night shift tonight. I just knew it.
Tim Palmer. Hi, Tim.
I mean, Christ, the only one here I think is even close to my size is old Mr. Daniel there. I can't tell if Mr. Steve has got a beer gut or not.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got some Molson. Hey, we call this Molson Muscle in Canada.
Yeah.
Look, there you go.
Keeps your company at night. There you go.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm pushing it out, though. I'm pushing it out.
Yeah, I can tell you're pushing it out.
Yeah, right, whatever. Just push it out.
Still, yeah, in Canada, we call that Molson Muscle.
Down here, we call that goat piss.
My brother used to say, a lot of guys like six-pack abs, or if you're a really good bodybuilder, you get an 8-pack abs. He goes, I got one ab.
I got a peg. I got a peg.
And he goes, look at that. I work on my ab every night.
No, I like Molson Gold, but I missed Michelob Classic Dark.
Yeah, so do I, actually. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, they stopped making it.
Yeah.
Michelob Classic Dark was almost like a Bass Ale, and it was super dark. Me and my brother, when I was a kid, used to peel the label, open it up, pour it in a bottle, fill it full of Pepsi, put it back in the fridge. My father gets so drunk he wouldn't know the difference.
That's awesome. Well, it's kind of awesome, sort of not awesome, but you know what I mean.
Hey, when you're 12 years old, it's awesome.
You're getting free beer.
That's right, until you get caught.
Yeah.
I remember my first beer, I think it was 12 or 13. I had a Miller High Life in the clear bottle.
Oh, you mean one of these?
There you go.
Oh, they were 6-ounce pony bottles. That little short, stubby pony bottles.
That was back when beer was like $2 a 6-pack.
Yeah, but my grandma used to drink a little 6.5 ounce. She figured she could drink 6 of those and not get drunk because it was a half a bottle. The only trouble is they came in an 8-pack and she'd drink all 8 of them. It's fun watching your grandmother sit there and go like this. I'm not drunk. I only had 4 half beers, you know.
Well, obviously, Pate's performance is not here anymore. I was really looking forward to seeing Jason's smiling face again.
It could be lurking. You never know.
All right, matey.
Well, guys, I got to get going, but it was good talking to you.
Well,
you done now?
I'm gonna miss you, Bob.
I got to go
see
pick
you,
up
buddy.
my daughter.
All right, Bob. Thanks for stopping. Bye. I appreciate it.
Yep. Good
to see you, Bob.
Yep. See you guys.
See you, Bob.
Later, Bob.
Bye, brother.
Hold on. Pate wants to come up. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
There's the link. I don't know which one it is.
Here we go. It's a bye.
See, that's what happens, Ken. Stop touching buttons, will you?
Oh,
hey,
go over there.
Nick, concentrate on what you're doing.
Brother, relax.
Concentrate.
It's all in hand.
It's not like he's operated the.
All right, who we got in the basement here? There we go. All right, Steve, you ready?
For what?
Your friend.
Oh.
What's happening?
There you are, buddy. Hey, Jason.
What's going on? How are you?
What's up,
I am doing great, bud.
She's tutoring right now, so the better half is here.
Yeah,
that makes
a change.
Don't tell her though. I agree. Don't tell her I agree.
I think that's a bit questionable.
Steve, don't do that because I came home from work last week and she was like emotionally upset. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? She was watching your video on like the 10 meanest comments you've ever gotten.
Oh, the 10 worst comments I ever got.
Comments you've ever gotten.
Why was she emotional about that?
Because I think it was number 2. When
was the woman hater?
Yes, you made a comment about your wife, and you were like, "Everything I do is because of you, bro."
Oh, really?
I'm
that
like,
that made Kristen a little bit. Did it upset her?
No, well, she was like, yeah, she was upset. You know, she knows like the internet's cruel. We have 2 different approaches when it comes to our channel. I'll go back and forth with people. And she'll just go in there and just started deleting comments, the whole nine.
Yeah.
But he's like, how can anybody be so mean? And then they attacked his wife. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, oh.
So you and Chris watched that last night?
No, I came home last week.
Okay.
And we really don't watch much TV anymore. So she likes to watch you and Bruce Pender. I don't know. And Ellis Mower. She likes Ellis Mower's accent. And
and she watches me and Bruce.
She watches you, Bruce, Ellis. Yep.
Similar age group, you and Bruce, is what it is.
Yeah, it's in the same. Hey, Mick.
Yeah.
Oh,
lovely fingernail.
Mick usually scratches his nose.
Look how clean my fingernails are, Mick.
Mine are the
Don't
same,
be
brother.
playing
Mine are
around
the
with
Hey, Jason, did you see I gave Henry some money so he can fix that Toro.
Oh, no comment.
Jason, have you been staring at the size of my dentist?
Yeah. You know what? I could have sworn you've shown the dentist before. And I was listening to part of your video on podcast at work, and then I'm like, let me go home and figure this out. I'm like, what the? I've never seen anything that big in mine.
That's nothing.
I know you're going to run with that, but.
That's nothing. Because he's got something bigger now, aren't you?
I got something a completely different size.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's bigger.
Hey, Jason, you didn't finish that story. Why was she? You said that Christina was upset about the number 2 comment about the wife thing. I don't know why you said that.
So she was upset about the mean comments, but then she was like emotionally upset, but maybe in a good way, about how you defended your wife and how you basically said that everything you do is because of her.
Oh, I understand now.
Yeah, so she's a little upset about the comments, but then when you spoke about your wife in the way that you did, that made her,
Oh, I got you now. Okay, because I said she's my best friend. She's the love of my life. She's just the most awesome thing. Oh, I get it now. Okay.
It's my wife.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Well,
it's funny because I look at Jason in the same way. He's the love of my life. He's my soulmate.
So that's funny. So when she found out that we were finally serious, when I used to have her number saved as the cable person. Every time she called, like the cable company was calling.
Awesome. That's cool,
man. My life, and it's been like that for.
Why has that got my number underneath it?
hey, at least Mick's chasing you now, Jason, and not me.
Oh. I've missed you, Jace.
Oh, Mick, man, you are just the funniest dude.
Well, it's midnight. You got to be funny at midnight, right?
Well, and I already know you haven't had a pint of Murphy's yet because you just started work.
No,
so
can't have nothing, brother.
Oh.
Dan are all week doing this.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, so we watched that, and she's like, oh. I'm like, oh my God! Like, what are you doing on YouTube when no one's home? You can't be on YouTube when you're not supervised. You're not.
Hey! When we were doing Mix Live and she came on before you ever got home.
Yeah,
that was the. Hey! Oh no!
I want to thank Steve for my swag.
Oh, that's excellent.
Oh dear, Ken, you
just better watch it, Jason. Keep her out of Canada. You won't have a wife anymore.
Ken has just been upstaged. It's as simple as that.
Hey Ken, where's your heart on your swag?
Right here, baby. Right here.
You even put that in orange felt pen. even in orange.
Yeah, she got it out of Jason's colouring box.
Actually, you're gonna laugh. They're scented markers from Mr. Sketch.
Scented, Jason.
Oh God!
Smells like orange.
He likes cherry.
I've heard the expression "scratch and sniff" before, Jason, but you take it to a whole new level, my friend.
Hey, that's a nice hat, Jason. I like that.
The Arians family sends us gifts every year, so this was part of their. We didn't get anything this year, but the past 2-3 years we've gotten stuff. So
the best thing is that ornament, though. That ornament's killer.
Yeah, so they've taken very good. They've taken very good care of us. So if they want to miss us 1 year, it's okay.
Hey, Christina, I just wanted to ask, how much did you pay for that, by the way?
About a penny.
Okay. Thank God. I was hoping you weren't saying I ordered that off the internet and it cost me $15.
She got it off a Wish.
And it even smells like orange.
That's off a Wish with you. That's in the lingerie section, though, right? That's the lingerie
I have to go
section.
to Ken's house to borrow that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Steve is sending out mankinis at the moment to some of his subscribers. I don't know what's going on with that. I've received a Steve Small Engine Saloon mankini.
Ooh, I love it.
It's a weird thing. I don't know what's going on with that.
What did you have to do to get that?
I didn't do anything other than just supply some photographs. That's all I did.
The only thing he needed to get to compensate for that was a Manzini.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah,
that's not an issue for me.
A Manzini, but I meant a man. What's it called? A Manzilli.
See, you got an image of me in a mankini, and now you can't even talk.
I know. I just can't even think anymore. But that's from the reverse view. So
yeah, but just remember, my neighbors, they don't wear mankinis. They shave their chest hair into one. Remember that picture?
Brother, I can't shave my chest. It's the only bit of hair I got on my body. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I've got.
God. This is better than Comedy Central.
I thought it was Comedy Central.
Yeah, it's all night.
Sitting back recording the whole thing, going, "I'm going to blackmail you sons of bitches one day," and he's recording away.
Well, the best part is when my neighbors were in their mankini with their chest hair, it says, "No one's going to believe me. Stay right there." I took a picture. I took a picture right in front of us. No way.
Jason, wasn't there a story that Chrissy once told about you going around your neighbor's house and been in their hot tub or something? Do you remember that, Chrissy? What was that story about? He went round there.
No, that was the
They wanted him in the hot tub.
They wanted him in the hot tub. They came over.
We didn't know.
They came over, and I'm
Oh no.
and they literally, I was standing right there, and it was a cool night, but a nice night for the hot tub. And they didn't even offer for me. I had him and said,
so anyway,
if you want to come over in the hot tub.
All right, so what happened?
You don't have the right parts, Chris.
We first bought the house, and it was like our first week in it, and we were outside doing yard work, getting everything, together. And it was both of us out there, and we never really met them. And the person who we bought the house from didn't prep us for them. And
That's a way to put it.
So we were doing yard work, and they came over and they started talking, and they turned around and said, "Jason, if you ever want to cool off, you could always jump in the hot tub." Like, okay. And we didn't pick up on it because you were just, whatever. So then we figure we walk away and we go do our thing. The ex-owner of the house comes over and he starts talking to us, and he asked us, which bedroom did you guys pick to call yours? So then he says, "Oh, we picked the one in the back corner away from the street because I was working overnights at that time, as far away as we possibly can."
And what did he do? Shake his head?
Wrong one.
So he says, "Okay, no matter what, just don't look out your window." I'm like, "What? We don't do that anyway. What do you mean?" And he was like, "I just want to let you know about the guys next door.
Little
And he
exhibitionism or what?
And he says that there is a no clothes policy once you get into the jacuzzi and basically in the backyard. He says they throw these wild, crazy parties. He says once you see the go-go rainbow lights go up, he was like, just shut the blinders. He's like, get a hotel room. He's like,
so is this at the point before or after you were recording yourself on your driveway with a jet wash in
that was after
hot pants?
So then we finally put two and
he
two
never
together.
said he didn't enjoy it.
Yeah,
we put two and two together. We never realized they only asked me and not her. They didn't want her. And I was like, oh, Jesus.
Jason, you get yourself in some tight old scrapes, brother.
No, well, she puts me in a bad position because when we first started with the
I don't
snowblowers,
put you in any position.
yeah, she come over, do their driveway, do this person, driveway. I should kill him. How many driveways am I going to do? So then the next storm, I'm out there snow blowing, and I finally stop, and he's like, oh, when is Jason going to come over and blow up? And I'm like, you got to be joking, right? I mean, does anybody else like pick this up?
You put yourself in those ugly
So I know they say things to, rouse me up a little bit. What am I going to do? They're very nice to us.
I'm seeing a whole new side to your channel. I'm seeing a whole new side.
Someone was in the doghouse that night.
And it was no wonder for the first 2 years, the woman on the other side, her and her husband have a son in his mid-40s, late 40s, who was single, who would constantly say to me in front of him, we would love a nice woman like you for our son. Because they basically kind of figured that he was taken now by them, and that I possibly was now on the market and available for their son. So they clearly saw something on
Jason, brother.
They like to cook for him. They cook for him. They leave
Jason, I would like to say I used to look up to you. Well, not in that sense, but
oh, dear.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Mick, are you on a coffee break? What are you doing right now?
Hey.
Okay.
We don't have those questions.
I don't knock on your door and say, "What are you doing?" Do I?
We're still molding, Steve.
Right.
Hey, Mick,
Okay.
Virtual high five, Mick. Come on.
Let me show you. This is what I'm doing. Let me show you. Let me spin my camera around. Back camera.
I better not see a ham sandwich in your hand.
I'm working, baby. I'm just working next to the heater. That's all I'm doing. Ooh, Jason, red light, baby. Oh,
the red light district.
Whoa, I got the horn, baby.
Is that seriously where you're sitting? You're sitting inside of the engine of a train?
This is the lead cab, yeah.
What?
Oh, you're in the front? Oh, good for you.
Okay, so
lead man in the lead cab.
So the advantage to this train is that because we recorded the data last night, we're going to go ahead and treat it now. But I don't have to do what they call a post-recording at the end because this machine, because it blows stone underneath the sleeper, it has to have settlement for 4 days before we can come back and record it again to see how we left it. So technically, as long as you don't hear a big alarm going off, it's all good.
What's the success rate, Mick, when you come back after 4 days?
So this will take 9 months to recover.
Oh, wow.
9 months. So we treat it now, and we treat it again in about 6 months, and then after 9 months, we come back and we might have to just touch it up again, but we shouldn't have to touch it for about another 2 years.
Now, Mick, is there any resin in there with the stone, or is it just stone?
It's just sheer stone. There's right behind me. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a crane on this machine as well. Just here, there's a big yellow hopper. That's full of stone. That carries 26 ton of stone.
Oh, wow.
And the stone's about 20 mil in diameter.
What is it, Mick? Granite?
Yeah, it's just a granite. Yeah, just a crushed granite. So what it's doing is because we're putting stone underneath the sleeper, it's because this track is so old and deteriorated. The ballast is now past its sell-by date, so to speak. So this is a go or no go. I don't know if you can tell down here. Let me spin you around. the reason we're here. Where's my camera? This heat is lovely. Back camera. Okay. So down here, you see the little white pegs on the side?
Yep.
Yeah, that's because the bank is slipping. The bank is slipping. So this is an old double line track back in about the 1950s, but they converted to a single line because of the embankment is unsafe. You can see on the side here. See down here. See just here that line.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where the bank is rolling away.
Huh.
So all of these posts have got little tiny sensors on top of them, which are sending off GPS signals to a nerve center, and it will tell if something moves, then an alarm will go off. But that's why we're here, because that little yellow sign right in the top of the screen there, just below my eye, that's a speed board, which means slow down or you'll fall off.
Now, what speed do those trains run at, Nick, on those types of rails?
Only down this one. This is only about this is 70 miles an hour down here.
Okay,
so that's not
quick,
too fast.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Not too fast.
How many kilometers an hour is that though?
I don't know.
Well, 70s what about 40? About what 90?
I don't work in Canadian. I don't work in Canadian money.
Well, no, wait. 55 is 100, isn't it roughly?
No, 80. 55 is about 85, I think.
Is it?
I think.
So you're about 100, Steve, about 100 kilometers an hour.
So isn't that funny though? Isn't that funny that we in Canada and you, Mick, in the UK, we all talk metric?
Yeah.
Until it comes to certain things. Now you talk in miles per hour for the trains, but when you drive in your car, you probably talk kilometers per hour, don't you?
Yeah, miles.
Miles
in the UK.
Depends where you are in Europe.
Miles, yeah.
Miles
I didn't.
Yeah.
Really?
No, funny enough, my old bike, the bigger numbers were kilometers per mile. And I had smaller numbers, such as miles.
You see, it's funny on here also.
That's because it's Chinese.
It's because this rail here is what we call a 113A rail, which is 113 pounds per foot. Okay, that's how much it weighs. But in 60 feet, we don't measure in feet in here. We measure in inches, chains, and furlongs. So we're still in Victorian age. So
and how much does your train weigh? It's how many stones does it weigh?
My train weighs over 360 tons. And it carries about 26 tons a ton.
Yikes.
Okay.
I do have
£250,000 pounds. Wow.
Mick, I do have a train question for you, Mick. If you take the train from the UK to Canada, how long will it take you?
It would fall off.
Just roll up the windows.
It might get a bit soggy trying to go through the sea.
It would fall off as soon as we get to France because they changed the gauge width and it would fall in the middle.
You know how many times I've said,
hang on, you'd be going the wrong way if you go to France.
Yeah, different gauges all over the world, Steve. Different width.
We're oh, here we go. 1432 mil, running edge to running edge, 1438 mil back edge to back edge. And in America and in France and in Germany, they're all much wider gauge than we are. We're still Victorian because we have so many Victorian structures, bridges which we can't knock down. We have butterflies you have to go around, all that sort of stuff.
So the Flying Scotsman would have had to have been adjusted when it went to America then?
Yes. Wider bogies.
Yikes.
Yeah. A bogey's a wheel.
Hey, Scotty.
I know what bogies are, yeah.
Scotty.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that's a lovely accent you have there. New Jersey?
Nope, UK as well.
UK. Oh, okay.
I think the best accent at the moment on YouTube.
Chrissy, just bite your tongue. Bite your tongue, Chris.
The best accent on the moment is YouTube. Watch for the reaction. It's got to be Ellis Mowers. Oh, look at the face down there. Ooh. We got a thing for that southern accent now.
Now I'm curious. I gotta write it down. Say it one more time, Mick. Which one?
Ellis Mowers.
Oh, yeah, I already heard that.
Is Ellis married or is he single?
Well, Chris is hoping not, but he's got a fiancée. Or what's he call it? Not a fiancée, a fiancée.
He's got a marriage, engaged.
Hey, things change.
Even better than Klaus? Really?
Oh, yeah. She could replace Jason.
Are you kidding me? I set up a snowblower deal, so I just got rid of him for a few minutes. The other day, he's going to put his uniform on, and God love him. I looked at him and I said to him, "Can you please, for the love of life, turn your underwear around and put them going the right way?" They were back.
Oh, bless him. Bless him.
Can't even dress himself now.
Now he's got rug birds on the front.
Has he still got a pair of them?
I promise you I launder his clothes multiple times a week. He doesn't use his Tuesday undies on Thursday.
Has he got a pair of those mittens that have got a bit of string that goes up the sleeve and round my neck and band down the other arm? Bless him. I do love Jace. He's a good boy.
He truly is.
He is a good boy.
Hey, Mick, I got to say to you, I think you got the best job ever, brother. Best job ever.
It's taken 18 years to get this job. I don't. Please don't think it's easy.
No, but what I'm saying right now, Mick, is like, look at you, what you're doing. You get to just bullshit. Sorry, Ken. Sorry again. Damn, I never let that slip on Mick's channel for some reason.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't get away with it.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's cool.
Anyway, Mick, I'm just saying, I think that's really cool that you get to just do what you're doing and you get to come on here and talk with us at the same time. And it's
the only reason. There's only one reason why I can do it, and that is I have a good crew. If I had a crew that I didn't know, I'd be behind that machine with like a spirit level, a special spirit level, and I'd be checking every 3 sleepers.
Yeah.
Because if this machine will lift 185 millimeters in one go. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but if your machine lifted 180 mil in one lump, and the trains are running at 70 miles an hour, that train's coming straight off. Because don't forget, there's nothing holding the train on, right? Nothing holds the train on, just
gravity.
Sheer weight, just gravity, baby. So and it has happened. So that's why what we do a post run. So when we've finished, we'll go back to the start point and we'll do another record, and that will tell me exactly where the rails are. If we moved it, if it's not quite right, if there's a twist, if there's a bump or whatever, it'll tell me. So what I do, my job is to oversee and to check the track quality, to make sure it's put where it needs to be. And then I sign a documentation about 4:30 in the morning, and it says, I here certify this track is clear and safe to run trains for the next 8 days.
And that's on you.
That's on me, baby.
Ooh, that's
Mick, have you ever had it where it was too high and you got to go back and tamp down?
We can't do that. So what we do is we will do a design over say half a mile, and then the highest point of the track is where we will then bridge the rest of the design to it.
So it's a gradual slope.
Yeah. So
you take the highest part of the track and all the lowest comes up to it. You don't take the highest and go down.
Exactly that. We can drop it, not on this machine, but the one with the big chainsaw, that's what that does. So when you get to a point where your Victorian structures are getting a bit close, and I'm talking 2 inches before the train roof hits the bridge or the tunnel, we'll bring the chainsaw in, the high output train, and we dig it out. We dig it out by about 4.5 feet and go back down to substructure. That's what we do. You've got them in America. You've got Tampers in America. You've got them, and in Canada, you have Tampers there.
Like earth Tampers, like compactors, stuff like that.
It's the same thing. So it's the same thing. It's like you saw them tines going down into the ground. Yeah. On this machine, well, on a Tamper, they have the same thing, but they don't blow holes. They vibrate, and they're just like Kangos, whacker packers. And they'll have a bank of 6 or 9 or even 12. And they go down and they vibrate and they push ballast under the sleeper and they compact it and consolidate it. You got them in Canada.
It's sort of like vibrating concrete. Get all the air out and everything, and then make it nice and tight. Yeah.
The thing is 99% of the population don't know that because they're asleep. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So Mick, is part of, because I always thought it was more because of the lower tunnels over in your area. Is the reason for kibosh of double-decker trains part of the infrastructure that it doesn't happen over by you?
Exactly that. We have a Victorian infrastructure that is being run on modern day technology, and as I say, because of our history and all of that sort of stuff, we can't blow bridges up and just build brand new bridges and what have you. We can't even have down here. This is a diesel line. In most parts of the UK, it's actually third rail. So there's another rail alongside the rail, which is electrified. They won't even let us put pylons up to have overheads like you guys do and what have you. So yeah, we are an aging railway, and that's why we're paying for it. You go to France. What happened in 1934? What happened? We blew France up. We blew France up. The UK, because the Germans are in there, we blew it up.
Yeah.
And then the UK then had to pay and rebuild all of France's railway. So that's why the majority of France's railway is all straight.
Yeah.
So in the UK, it's all curved, and so it's all tipped up on what we call canted track. Tip it up, and that's what this machine does. So as you go around a corner or around a curve, there's no corners. We go around a curve, we will lift the high rail up, so that if you had a pendulum on a train, as the train goes around a curve at say 70 miles an hour, there's an element of force on both rails, and you have to get it exactly right so it's even wear on both rails. So that's called centrifugal force, as we all would know. So if we get the centrifugal force, we get the cant wrong. As the train goes around the curve, you can have high stress on the low rail, which means pop, off it comes.
Yeah. It's funny, Mick, you talk about the rails and the war and all that, and I know for a fact because I used to be a bearing designer, and the first thing that the U.S. bombed, because I worked for the company that created the Norden bomb site, the first thing they bombed was the bearing factories in Schweinfurt, okay?
Yeah.
Because without bearings, you didn't have trains. And without trains, you couldn't transport troops and ammunition, and you won the war.
Yeah. Exactly that. It's one of them jobs. I've worked in the marine industry where I was working on marine engines. I've been in the forces. I've worked on farms, and I've worked on a railway. And this job is the best job I've ever had in my entire life. The crew
hey,
are
Mick,
fantastic.
there's a question about your job, Mick. Hooked on Classics is asking, have you ever had to work in a flood risk area and raise the track?
Yes. Yeah, I've worked in. Think about it, okay? This is a backbone to every single country there is. I know Mr. Briggs drives lorries. I get that, okay? But they're not the backbone, okay? The backbone is the rail and freight industry. So freight will come in from the port. A lorry driver will then pick a train driver will then pick up, ship it. A lorry driver will then pick it up and transport it. So the backbone to all countries is the rail. That's how stuff gets moved. And if there's a hurricane, if there's blizzards, if there's flash floods, and you're told to stay indoors, everyone apart from the railway, you're told to go to work. So I've worked in 130 mile an hour winds, hurricanes, storms. I've worked in flash floods. I've worked in freezing conditions, everything. Well, it's a good job.
The rail has to roll.
Has to roll, brother. And we've got about another 2.5 hours before that first train is really coming down this track.
Now, do you have the light that you showed us that one time where you see it's energized or de-energized?
Yeah, but on this line, there's no rail, no live rail. So this is diesel line.
Oh, okay.
So you don't get any of that down here. Yeah, it's no diesel dung road, we call it. It's no sidings road.
They've ripped all our rails up.
Have they?
90% of them are gone.
Yeah. I mean, busing is taking off like no other here, again, on the island. But is busing more popular by you, Mick, or is hopping on the train for a short journey?
Train is the okay. If you're just going to town, yeah, bus. But if you want to commute to London, if you need to get to London from my house, which is 58 miles, it's not very far. At night time or this time of morning, you could do it in about an hour 20.
Yeah.
During the day, 2.5 hours.
Wow.
2.5 hours. I go almost 200 miles.
Well, just because of all the frequent stops, right, Mick?
Yeah, but we don't have the freeways like you guys do. You can get on the freeway. You can travel across 4 different states.
Well,
you know.
And then if you drive like Mr. Briggs.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just watch out.
What are you talking about? I got 3 million miles under my belt.
You know, the UK is so highly congested, and so is the railway infrastructure. It's so, one train on the main line, one train every 4.5 minutes.
Drive like Mr. Briggs.
Is how we're running.
I like that you've got pep in your step there. You keep it saucy still, Mr. Briggs.
Good night, Brandon. Brandon saying good night to everybody.
Good night, Brandon. Look after yourself, buddy.
I gotta take my liver and onions for dinner.
That man's got a cast iron gut right there.
God bless.
So how you doing, Chris? Are you doing good, darling?
Tired.
You look a bit tired. How is things over there with the thing that's floating about? Are you educating still?
It's hard. We
What you doing, buddy? You ready to go, mate? Hall Freight.
We're tending
hey, look
not
at this
to slow
guy.
down at all. I work in an area where majority are working families where they have more than one job, and let's face it, the district becomes babysitters. And if parents don't have places to put their children, then that's a problem. Then we often have children being left home alone. So we don't want that. But the problem is, like last Thursday and Friday, the numbers were so high in the schools that they had to close the school doors.
Yep.
And so we did from home. But it's really hard. I'm sitting here trying to conduct a classroom, and I also have 14 teachers that I'm in charge of directing. And these are girls and a few gentlemen under my roster that this is their first year of teaching, and they have no idea what they're doing. And they're 20, 21 years old. You put a 20, 21-year-old at home and working from home.
Yeah.
I don't think any 20 or 21-year-old who doesn't have good momentum and good work ethic should be working for themselves from home.
I hear that.
I don't think that's necessarily the recipe for success their first year. But it's just not a good situation over here right now where we are. But it is what it is. And my side business is going extremely well, but it's always when it's going so well that there's so much going on at work and I'm needed in like 6 different directions there. And I'm not complaining about it, but like I just said to him tonight, I said, I am so tired and the work is rolling in, but like these nights of ending 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, you're getting a couple hours of sleep and then you're doing it all over again.
Well, my missus has just had her first shot. She gets her second shot in March, and they're actually considering turning the entire hospital.
I doubt it.
It's a big hospital. Turning the entire hospital to a COVID hospital, the whole lot, because it's full up. It's full.
Yeah.
Hey, Mick, I want to say something to you for a bit. Is your wife, is she a nurse?
She's a healthcare assistant, so yeah, she does everything other than what a nurse does. So the nurse will oversee her, and she'll take bloods, and she'll wipe backsides, and she'll take blood pressures, and she does anything that needs to be done.
So that's a nurse in Canada.
It's a nurse. It's a nurse over here, but just not paid at the rate and not as qualified. So. They have nurses and then ward matrons and matrons. So Mrs. P, she don't, but Mrs. P does the extra things, you know. So you have like a little old man in there. He'd be like 90 years old or something, and his wife's already passed, and there's no one visiting. And Mrs. P, she'll sit with him, she'll read him a book, and she'll shave him because he can't move. she'd give him a shave. She'd massage his feet with oils and really look after the man. So he feels kind of special. She does all of that to pretty much every patient she comes across. You know, she takes the time. But she at the moment, Mrs. P is she's a broken woman. She's broke. She's done. Yeah, she's done.
Because of why? COVID?
Yeah, it's absolutely wrecked them. The NHS. I mean, they're still doing it. They're still fighting the fight. But I think it's fair to say they're right on the edge of we can't do anymore. They're right on the edge, and every day they're just battling. But they're finding beds for every single person that needs it. They're finding room. They're making room, and they haven't given up. So, but she come home last week, and it took 3.5 hours for the mask to go off her face. It took 3.5 hours for them just to go away. You know, she come home. She had a bath. She had a dinner, and she just went to bed. That was it. Good night.
I hear you.
You know?
There's many nights, including last night. There's only so much you can do, especially when she's got no choice being where she is. And like I told Jason, I said, it's at the point now they're sending us here, at least in the States, they're sending families. The children have parents with COVID. They're still sending the children into the classrooms. And now it's spreading through the classrooms, but the children are going to the school and they have parents with the COVID. So they're sending, you have students in your room who have infected parents. And there you have 24 other children that are now being also exposed, plus the teacher. And so what they're doing is they're giving you more and more PPE gear to wear. And now I'm coming home to him. He was exposed by another mechanic the other day, and we're like one living petri dish all day long. And there's not enough stuff. We're up to our 5th nurse now in the building. We didn't even have a nurse on staff the other day. I mean, how do you not have a nurse on staff? We're sharing nurses in the district. I mean, it's just these aren't the right times to be in it. There's nothing else when you get home. It's beyond even crying at this point. You just come home, you're worn out. You're just worn out. There's nothing else to do. There's absolutely nothing else to do. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. I mean, I got severely disabled children in the room. They soil themselves. It's all over them. We used to have aides that used to come in, clean them, help them. We can't let anyone else in the room. So you know who's doing that? Do you think we have the appropriate attire to do that in? Absolutely not. So then they're smelling like that all day long. We've been exposed to them, whatever that child has on them all day long. And the cycle just continues every single day because they're just so short-staffed at this point.
It's the same.
Your wife is probably doing things that she probably well beyond she even has to do.
It's the same with Mrs. P. She'd go in for an 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
And then let's say, can you stay on for a 13-hour? And then she'd go home, and then she'd go out the next day for another 8-hour. She'd do another 13-hour, and it's just 13 hours of rolling into one.
Yeah. Is it me, Ken? Is mine?
No, it's a combination. I mean, Christy was echoing on you a little bit, but then Mick was echoing somewhere too.
I think it's a StreamYard thing, Ken. I think
StreamYard's playing up again.
I think it's StreamYard playing up.
Yeah,
more than likely it is.
It varies, Steve. Depends on the stream.
Yeah, it's like.
Hey, just while we're on that nurse thing, I just wanted to say this because I thought this was really cool. It's one of the best the Facebook memes that I've ever seen. And it said if you save one life, they call you a hero. Yeah. If you save 100 lives, they call you a nurse.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's a good one, eh?
Wow.
I like that one.
They're doing an amazing job. And there's been lots of days where Mrs. P has not wanted, scared to go in, scared.
But
every day she puts that uniform on, and she comes back in, and she's got a uniform in her bag, and she goes straight upstairs. Clothes get washed, and then next day she has to test herself, and it's not good. And then you get the people, don't you, who say, "Oh, it's a big conspiracy theory," and it's just, oh man.
Until it hits home, yeah.
Yeah. You know what, Ken? That's exactly what it is. What's harder is when you have family even that doesn't understand.
Well, I just lost an uncle last week to COVID.
No.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. To be fair, it's a blessing in many ways. He had dementia. He was in a care home, and he was very frail. But he got tested on the Tuesday last week. Tuesday night at 10:30, he had symptoms. They tested him on Tuesday, and by Saturday he was gone. 4 days. Took him.
Nick, I can't tell you how sorry I am to hear that, but
well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know, it's what it is. I mean, we're all trying to keep safe, every single one of us. You know, it's like now this crew I'm with tonight. I've got one bloke from Hastings, which is along the south coast, other side of the country to me. One bloke from Wales and one bloke from Scotland. All come down for one night shift, and they're all staying in hotels, and they do that all year round, and they're still doing it now. You know,
is that because of the skill set, Mick? There's not enough of you.
Yeah, there's only 3 people in the country that can run that machine.
Wow,
that's me. I'm one of them. But the risk is that, you know, if they don't look after themselves and keep themselves clean, then I can't do my job. So that train is sprayed down before anyone gets on it. We all have to wear masks. You know, it's what it is. Apparently, we're essential workers. Apparently, that's what I've been told. Yeah. We're all fighting the fight, right? All of us, all doing our bit.
I recently lost a neighbour to. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I must be nearly finished, you know. I must be getting there, surely.
That's a full shift for you, Mick. All right, see you at home. I'll come on your live chat in an hour.
I'm telling you, Steve. This is it's taken 18 years, baby. But this is the job you want. This one here, you work. Because don't forget, I have to be on once the last train has run. I need to be off before the first train runs in the morning. So I ain't got a long time. So sometimes I've only got like an hour and a half. That's it. That ain't my fault. I paid me 10 hours for that.
That's awesome.
You know, that ain't my fault. But some nights, you know, weekends it's long because they block the entire road for the whole weekend. So you could be out on a 20-hour shift. But most nights in the week, man, I struggle to fill out a timesheet in for 40 hours in a month.
Yeah. Oh, really? In a month?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Most nights I work is about 3.5 hours a night. That's it. That's the truth.
And that's all you get paid for? You literally work 3.5 hours and you come home and you got paid for 3.5 hours?
No, I get paid for 40 hours a week.
Oh, okay. You said 40 hours a month.
Yeah, no,
actual work.
What I'm saying is, at the end of the month, I haven't done 40 hours. I should do 40 hours a week.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Still
gets the availability of it dictates the hours, and the availability is probably nil.
Yeah. See, the thing is, we incur fines. So if we hand back the track late, okay, and we delay a Gatwick Express train, that's £2,000 per minute per train.
Wow.
We get fined for a Gatwick Express.
Yeah.
It's £1,000 a minute for all other services. But if you delay a Gatwick Express, that train may not get to its destination on its booked time. Therefore, its connecting train has to stay behind to wait for it. So there's 2 trains delayed. And so by the end of the day, that's a lot of money, baby. So sometimes we're up against it, and they like us off early. They don't want this train hanging about. Once it's done, they want it gone because we get fined.
Yeah.
I don't recall going this far, Steve. Do you?
Hey, Chrissy, where'd Jason go?
I wasn't joking. I set up a snowblower deal. The person was.
I think I was gone at that time. I walked in just as I heard you say that. Yeah.
Actually, the person was coming from Connecticut, Kenny.
Uh-oh. Where do you meet him at your place or going to the mall or something?
No, he meets him like 5 minutes around the corner. I just don't let him do it from the house anymore. There's just too many crazy people. I just will not let people come to the house anymore.
My problem, Chris, is I have all my customers from over the years. They tell their friends where I live.
Yeah.
And then they just show up.
Yeah, I totally understand. We have the regulars. We have the regulars that still do, and from the past. But anyone that he doesn't know or brand new, yeah. Because what was starting to happen, it would be like he would leave at 4:30 in the morning, and 5:15 in the morning, there I'd be in my nightgown. Ding ding, ding a ding. I'm dropping off this lawnmower now. And the best part was, I kid you not, I've got to like one of these days record, because we have one of those doorbells that records. I will have him bring up the recording. Every person that comes to drop off equipment, wants to purchase something, no one ever believes he's my husband. They think he works for me. I kid you not.
They know who the boss is.
Literally always say, the man who works for you. And I always say, I'm like, that's my husband. No, the guy who works in the driveway in the garage here, I'm like, that's my husband. The guy's with the
Classics.
Yes.
She thought they think you're paying him minimum wage to go out there and wash snowblowers off.
Like I'm sitting here running some full engine brothel or something, you know? Like I have no idea what they think happens here. But
well, judging by some of your stories, we're trying to guess as well, sweetheart. I'm telling you.
Hey, I'll tell you, my favorite story right here was when we were on Mix channel on a live stream, and Pate's performance was on there. There had to have been 10 people in the panel. And it was just Chris talking, just like she is now. Yeah. And then Jason walks in the back door, and he's like, "What in the hell is going on here?"
It's not the first time. It's not the first time Chris has been caught on a panel with 10 blokes.
That's right. That's exactly what he said.
You know what? I can't lie. I'll put it to you this way.
That was a good one. And he had a smile on his face the whole time, no?
Wicked echo.
Well, why should you be tired? I want to know why you're tired. These younger generation have no stamina anymore. I go to work at 7:30, 8 o'clock every night. Get out of work 8 o'clock in the morning. Go bed at noon and up by 4 every day.
No.
Mr. Briggs, are you working right now?
Yeah.
I'm getting feedback now. Is that me?
I don't think so. See, Steve, this is what I drive every day. This big bad Buick.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, bless it. It's a little tiny 20-ton truck. Oh, bless it.
It's 80,000 pounds of truck there, Mickey.
Oh, bless it.
I got 2 trailers I hooked together. Not just one little trailer. I got 2. I got my own little train here.
Honey.
Hey, I ain't your honey. You're the wrong.
2 trailers across as a train. Okay.
I got 2 trailers and a dolly.
I think it's our buddy in the middle on the bottom.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
You lost Nick.
I don't think it's Mickey. I think it's Briggs. I think it's Briggs. Yeah, it's Briggs.
Briggs.
Well,
Bullseye.
Aw, love you, Briggs. Yep.
Yep, definitely.
It's Briggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We muted you for a second, Scott.
He's a bit upset because he couldn't even put my train on the back of his truck without breaking the axles. That's all it is. Well, I'm standing at the finish point just here. That's where we finished. And there's my train. So we're nearly done.
I got 2 trailers, Mick, not just one.
You need it for my time, baby.
What, need 2?
I got a kitty cat here. The kitty cat motor.
Fair dues.
All right, another 5 minutes, guys, and I'm gonna get off. Yeah, he's got a wicked echo.
Yeah, it might be his little headset.
Could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a nice stream anyway, Ken.
I'll tell you, usually I don't go on this time because usually Tuesdays is Tina's night. I know Tina Braveheart goes on, and but I figured I wanted to show off my swag. The package, the doorbell rang. I
jealous.
put on my swag, and I came on.
I'm jealous.
I still can't believe you got upstaged by Chrissy with a sign.
Wow. Hey, before I take off, Ken, I would like to just say you got a wicked hoodie. I love your hoodie, obviously. And Christina, I love your lingerie. That is nice. No, you got to put it. No, you got to put it back down. Yeah, I know.
I must say that Riley boy is rubbing salt in the wounds. Keep wearing a cap around and won't let me wear the cap.
You know, hey Nick, before I take off, I got to actually tell you that when my wife found out, April found out that I sent that, and it specifically in the note said, "Hey, this is for Riley."
Yeah.
My wife says, "Do you really think he's going to let him wear a Steve Small Engine Saloon hat?" And I went, well, I think so. And then you did that photo, and you put that photo up with Riley wearing it. That was pretty cool, man.
That's his man.
On that note, Mick. No, you know what? Forget about it. I'm going to email. I'll email you something else about that.
So I have sent you a parcel over, Steve, but I sent a parcel to you and a parcel to Terrell, but I don't know what's happened to them. They must be delayed.
But with the keychains and the stickers,
you got them.
I got those. Is that what you're talking about, Mick?
Yeah, that was it, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic. I'm just waiting on Terrell's then.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to take off. Thanks, everybody. And
I'm going to end the stream. It's been almost 2 hours, so
that's it.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Are you
okay?
Leave
me out there, freeze me off, put me out. I'm scared of a dark as well. Chrissy, I'm scared of a dark.
Ironic.
I'm afraid of the dark and heights. I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me say goodbye to all of you: Scotty, Steve, Mick, Christina, Mr. Briggs, everybody in the chat. We had a good time. It was fun. It was a fun stream.
Yeah, we should have cocktails next time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys.
Great idea.
All right, everybody, stay safe. We'll talk to you. Maybe later in the week. Who knows? Who knows? There's more swag on the way. You never know.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.